Hello, I am Fernando Robledo. Here are just some titles that define who I am. The first one, which everyone already knows about me, is that I am a student athlete. I have played soccer since the age of 5, and soccer to me is a part of my life. So is school, which is why I be like yin and yang and find the balance between them. I am also a first generation college student. My parents went only up to middle school. They didn't have the financial support to continue, so they needed to work to provide for themselves and their families. Also, I am a big brother. I have 2 little sisters who I love and take care of them. I am also AP driven. I have only taken 3 classes, which is better than saying none. I am also a volunteer. I volunteer as a soccer referee for the kids under the age of 10, and I also participate in my local volunteering organization named VCYC. All those titles that I said I have undertaken them in some way to meet some of Animo's expectations. Now, to be an Animo student, one needs to meet and surpass the expectations that Animo set out for the students, like to have a wide range knowledge of the college system, learning of various cultures, being able to contribute to the success of individuals to accomplish a common goal, and to be dedicated and responsible to set and reach smart goals. I will talk today of the ESLers, which is Animo's expectations for the students in order to become an embodiment of an Animo student. The first expectation that Animo has set out is to be a college directed learner. I have become a college directed learner because through various activities, I was able to be informed of the college application, which helps a lot because a good application results in a good response. I was also informed of the financial aid, the various majors, and the tests needed for college. I owe a lot of thanks to Animo, because thanks to them, I was accepted to the colleges of my choice. Of course, I put in the work, but they are the ones that led me in the right direction by giving me classes I need and not want. Also, Mesomesco helped me a lot in my personal statement, which makes or breaks the UC application. The college application and financial aid go hand by hand, so I had to learn about the different grants, loans, scholarships, and work study, which is all part of financial aid. I have moms coming to talk to me like they found the lost treasure or something, but when they tell me, I always tell them the same answer. Thank you, but I know. I know because Mr. Mesco has taught me all that already, and they think it is some big secret, but in reality, it was there for me from the start, and I didn't even know it until Mr. Mesco showed me. Also, Mr. Green showed me all the majors there is and helped me choose by making me see which classes I actually enjoy and what do I like. I learned I want to be a mechanical engineer because I like cars, games, and gun games, which all involve my favorite subject, math. Not only did I learn about majors, but I learned about the different tests required to take in order to attend a college. With the help of Mr. Green and the SAT tutors, I got a 1570 on the SAT and the 23 on the ACT. I also learned from Mr. Mesco about the EPT and ELM, which are tests that determine the class you should take when you enter in college. All those things that I learned have allowed me to add a title for myself, which is a college directed learner. With the help of Mr. Villanueva and his AP Spanish class, I became bilingual and biliterate. He forced us to speak only Spanish in his class because if we didn't, we had to donate in the penny jar, which I believe helped me out a lot because before I would speak Spanglish and now I could speak full English and full Spanish, of course. He implemented Spanish culture into our lives by making us read and understand difficult texts. From this, we learned more in depth of our Latin roots. Then he took us to the present by giving us topics to do a presentation on, and I got the topic of social reforms and actual migration problems of the United States. I now know my roots fully and know from Mr. Morgana's class, government, he gave us the topic of racism, and I know there's plenty to a person other than the stereotypes put out there. I can expect to learn another person's culture in order to communicate in a diverse college experience I am soon to have. I became a math tutor in my junior year for my pre-calculus class where I had a group of classmates and I had to make sure they understood the material and help them with their homework. I also participated in the school's prestigious soccer teams, and that experience showed me what it is to be a team player and leader. Due to my involvement in this sport, I became responsible by being able to balance soccer and school. It also pushed me out of my comfort zone because in order to communicate with my teammates to achieve a common goal, which is to score a goal, I had to cooperate with them and sometimes lead. My leadership role grew even bigger after my team voted me as their captain. My goal was to show them ethical behavior on and off the field, because to have a winning team there needs to be chemistry, passion, and love for the sport. And all that starts with ethical behavior. Thanks to the requirement of completing 40 hours in order to graduate Animo, I got involved in volunteering where I met unforgettable people and gained new experience of the joy of giving and not receiving. In my volunteering organization named VCYC, we make events and participate in others as a group. Due to my involvement in soccer, I was given the chance to become an NYSO referee, where I maintain control of the two teams to play safe and have fun. Not only has Animo gave me the skills to use in school, but also in life. Doing Mr. Mesco's vision board video has made me oriented in my personal pursuits. I have a personal motivator now to look at the vision board video to push me into succeeding what I set out for myself to meet. I also did Ms. Stein's research paper where I chose a controversial topic revolving around athletics, which is the use of steroids. Although I was told not to be biased in my research paper, in the end, I learned that cheating is never okay. Through the class of economics, I am learning the importance of finances because I already know I'm going to be a broke college student. And in the class, I am learning how to deal with that by making important decisions. I feel Animo doesn't only want me to graduate high school, Animo wants me to finish college successfully. Now here are some goals of mine. There's a picture of Lionel Messi because I am a big fan of him, not only as a soccer player, but as a human being. His story is that as a little boy, he never grew and was always short. He still is short today, but no one believed in him because every coach wanted a big player. The Barcelona coach believed in him and gave him a space in La Masia, which is their academy, and he ended up being the best player in the world. The next picture is happiness, because all I want in life is to be happy, and that's why I got first. I want a family. I want a house where they could be comfortable in and not worry about making so much noise that their neighbors will come in and tell us. Now let's wrap it up. By having expectations for being a college-directed, cultural, innovative, and lifelong learner, I will succeed in college. I will use these skills to better further my future that is too bright that I need sunglasses to see it.